Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's action figure showcase, we have the rated R superstar, Edge. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I'm taking a look at my Edge collection, and we have been going, I think, the last 3-4 weeks maybe, we've been going through my Ruthless Aggression collection, and I've only got like 1, maybe 2 parts left of that. But today I wanted to get to my Edge collection because I've wanted to go over Edge for a while, but there was a couple other things I wanted to pick up, and then I have a custom of Edge that I just sold, and I have to mail it away this morning. So I wanted to get that in here before I had to send that out. So here we are, looking at Edge, and I'm going to kind of try to go in order from like the beginning of his career to his most modern figures. But here, obviously, we got more than Edge. We've got the Brood. This is the earliest figure we have of Edge. This is from one of the SummerSlam Elite lines, and this is actually my favorite formula for Edge. So this coat, I don't remember who that's even from. T-Bar maybe? And then I gave Edge the head from his Legends figure, which I think is the best. And then they gave him skinnier legs and they gave him tall boots. You'll see going through here that all of his other Elite figures have thick legs, and then the big kick pads. And while I don't think it's awful, if you go look at a lot of Edge's gears, typically you could like kind of see his calves the way you do here, and even though he wore kick pads, like you still could tell he didn't wear like the big kick pads the way that some of his figures are. So just a small, and I also think of Edge like as having like the long skinny legs. So this is my favorite Edge formula right here for the older Edge figures, but it is what it is. I don't think that his figures are bad by any means. So yeah, moving on. Next up here, we have Edge from his time tag teaming with Christian, which I think Mattel really dropped the ball with getting us a lot of Edge and Christian figures. They were both under contract for plenty of time, and this is the only like set that we have of these two. I'm pretty sure we have other Edge figures. We have the Christian figures, but I think this might be the only Attitude Era Christian we got. If I'm correct, I could be wrong. But I think, what was this Edge? This was before I was collecting, so I don't remember what Elite set he was in, but attire-wise, I like it. Really not a whole lot to these different Edge figures. They have the same formula for almost all of them, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the new ones are a little bit different, but same kick pads, got that blue design. The Legends head I just think is way better than what we were getting on these older Elites, so that's what I have swapped onto these. And then the Christian figure, I don't have Edge and Christian. I'm not doing all my Christian figures in here, but this Christian figure I think is an awesome Elite. I think they made Christian's Elites a little too short, but I haven't like really measured that specifically to check, but nonetheless, this shirt on Christian is from Ralph's Figure Clothing. I got it a long time ago, which I think is fantastic on here. But yeah, there's Edge. Let's keep moving on. Next up is the Legends 8? Oh, shit, I don't remember. We have the Legends Edge figure, Legends 18. I don't even know the numbers. No, not 18. I don't know the set numbers well for the Legends figures, but this is the most recent Edge we got in the Legends line. Most recent, like, throwback Edge. But we've got the normal and the chase here. So the normal one was the white gear, and then the chase was the red gear. So I got the chase ordering on Target.com, and then never saw it in stores. I would have picked up all of the red ones if I could, but that's just how it went. I got it on my first try and then never again. So I have a ton of these Legends Edge figures. I picked up every one that I could. It was all about those double jointed arms, the white pants, a lot of pieces that I could use for custom. So I think the Legends figure itself is fantastic. Love that we got the double jointed arms. Like I said, this head scan is one of my favorites for Edge. I think it's really nice. The US title, I just put him on there. I think he was the last U.S. champion. I think he won a unification match during the Invasion era and unified like the U.S. and the Intercontinental belt, or U.S. and yeah, I think it was the Intercontinental belt. So I just threw that on there because I didn't really have anyone else throw it on. I had a few extras. And then the Chase one here. So I did fix it up a little bit. The red, I maybe wore it a few times, but I just think of when he won the tag titles with Hulk Hogan. So when he did that, he had red wrist tape. So I painted the red wrist tape, and then the head is actually from the Jakks R3 Tech figures, which were an interesting subline that I think it was Jakks still that did those. Jakks had where they like tried to replicate like the wrestlers' bodies. It gave us some interesting stuff, but the heads were spot on. I thought they were all really good. So I got those here, and now we're gonna move on to we got some Ruthless Aggression era stuff. Next up is my Ruthless Aggression custom of Edge, and this is early Ruthless, well, not even, kind of like a couple years in, so not like during a SmackDown run, but he went over to Raw, and then they started kind of building him up to that main event scene. But I don't know why we never got this from Mattel before Edge left. It makes me pretty angry, honestly. I loved this look, like this period for Edge. He had his like Rob Zombie theme music. Briefly, I think they switched it pretty quick. But he wasn't quite the rated R superstar. I don't know if he was going by no, I think he was still just Edge, and he was just kind of starting to be an asshole to people, which kind of made me sad. I was a huge Edge fan. I didn't want him to be a bad guy, but he was a fantastic bad guy, and this was before the rated R stuff. But I took this head from a Jakks figure. I thought it fit really well. I think that this torso fits Edge during that time period, just like the kind of wider up top torso as opposed to that Daniel Bryan torso. And then the legs for this, so I made my formula just a tiny bit different. I used legs from a Victor figure from the Ascension, that Elite 47. I used those legs because, like I said, I thought they made his legs too large. So this one is a little bit shorter scale-wise. It's not awful, but still, like, just how it looks all together, I like this a lot more. But I've definitely got this on the agenda to make more of Edge from this time period, because, like I said, I think Mattel really missed. This should have been in the Ruthless Aggression line. I know that the purple attire we got was cool, but there was stuff they couldn't do, so I think I would have preferred getting this in an attire that we've never gotten any Elite of, because like at least we've gotten camo Edges, but it is what it is. Added to the custom to-do list. But right here, happy with the one I have. Here we have my rated R Edge figures, and this, I guess both of them are fixed up quite a bit. So this one, I swapped the torso. Oh, Lita's about to fall over. This one had the Austin torso, which I thought was way too big. So I did swap it out and give him the Arn Anderson torso. So still bigger, but it's not that Daniel Bryan torso. And then obviously over here, he's got an Ultimate torso that's from one of the Jeff Hardy figures. So both of those heads are Jakks figures. I think that Jakks knocked it out of the park with a lot of Edge's scans. I think that this one, I like it most for the hair. I think the hair is the most fitting. I don't think they always captured with his Mattel figures. This one too, this is like just the yelling scan I really liked. They're both a little bit on the large side, but I still think that they capture Edge really well, and they fit the bodies fine. This one is from, so this one's from WrestleMania when he fought Mick Foley, and then, let's get Lita out of here. This one is from when he cashed in, so he's got the red rated R on the side. He's got my favorite boots, which had that E, with just the flames on them, but absolutely needed that. Again, why did we not get a cash-in Edge? I don't know why that wasn't a Ringside exclusive or something. I don't know why we didn't just like get Edges like by the clip. There should have been so many Edge figures and attires that we didn't get, but it is what it is. We still got a decent amount. We got some good ones, but yeah, definitely a spot in Edge's career I feel like they missed out on. Next up, we have some more rated R figures. This is more like the end of that Ruthless Aggression era. I don't know exactly when the PG era started. I wasn't really watching then. But this Edge is well into his rated R superstar run. So this is from I think it was Hall of Fame at Target. Hall of Fame, Hall of Champions. I forget. One of the Target exclusive lines. This one was obviously the most recent Ruthless Aggression one, the purple camo with a Jack's head. And then this one was a mainline Elite. I don't remember what line. I picked this up on eBay well after it had come out, but this is one of my favorites. My favorite color is red, and I just love the all red. I love the kick pads. The elbow pads I think are not what came on it. I think I just put those on there to give it a different look, but right here I think some fantastic Edge figures. I do think that this head scan is good. We got this on a few. I think this one specifically is from the Ringside exclusive rated R Edge figure, which now that I look around, I don't have that on my desk here. I'll grab that in a second, but the purple camo, this camo, I know a lot of people when we got this were bummed there we didn't get the like more red and white one, but this is from WrestleMania 24, maybe. I think he fought Undertaker. So I still thought it was cool. I do have these wrong kick pads on here. These are from his Ultimate. I need to get rid of the white there, but he's got that Ultimate toe articulation for no specific reason. But again, 3 nice Edge figures. I think that his formula is pretty good. I don't think that they have any real big misses with the ones that they have made. I think that Mattel's issue is just the lack of Edge figures that we did get. All right, so I did try to go look for my Ringside exclusive Edge, and apparently I have used almost all of them for customs and don't have him sitting on my shelf. So I know I still have some extras in my bin, so I'll have to grab one out of there before I run out of them. But anyway, I do have the Hawkins and Ryder that came in that set where you could get, like, they just had all the heads for them. And I thought that was a really cool idea. I did end up getting a bunch of them, like kind of by accident, where I had, like I ordered the WrestleMania Edge, and when it was $4.99, I ordered like 12 of them, and they gave me the Ringside Edge instead, which was like $20. So it was a cool mistake. I wasn't upset about it. Wasn't going to complain to Ringside at all about a wrong order, but this is the Elite One, maybe? One of the first sets for sure, Edge. And this one I just picked up pretty recently for like $15 on eBay. It's a pretty plain attire. It's not much different than this. It's just got like it's got the star on the side. It got some lightning bolts. Really a plain attire, but I've started wanting to go back and pick up some more of those Edge figures. So yeah, there's Edge and the Edge heads. All right, next up are the Edge figures that we got when he returned. We've got WrestleMania and then WrestleMania Backlash. So I think, was this WrestleMania he wore the gray attire? And then I think he wore this at Backlash, if I remember correctly. But I liked that Edge had a different like color scheme. Just his attire was the same. He still wore the long pants, kick pads, everything. Still got the rated R logos, but his colors changed up a lot, which I really liked. It stood out. It was different. Like this one, we got like the army green and red, just totally different, which I thought was really cool. All of my modern Edges, I've swapped the Finn Balor torso onto. Obviously, because he came back real ripped. He didn't need to be having Daniel Bryan's torso, but they pack all the details in here. I just like I said, I really enjoyed the color schemes. This one I did paint the toes a silver color because he had like chrome shoes on. I think that was at WrestleMania when he fought Randy. I guess he fought Randy at both of these events, but this head is the Screaming head from his Ultimate Edition, and I took the hair off because you'll see I have the Screaming head here with the normal hair. I'll show you guys in a second. Well, no, I'll just show you right now. So this was the Ultimate Edition, which I think is awesome. I feel like some people were kind of torn on it, like with the torso, but Here, let's just move these guys back here. But this one, I just took the hair from this figure, took it off of this figure, and then gave him the hair transplant because I liked that yelling face, but you couldn't use it in like a neutral position. So, yeah, just moving those back. I think this Ultimate Edition is awesome. I loved the jacket. That's from his original return at the Rumble, which still was like, it's so cool. I was absolutely shocked when he did come back, but I think the Ultimate torso worked the best out of all the figures we got of Edge in his last run here, but you know, obviously not everything's going to be an Ultimate. So great figures. Like I don't know. I feel like some people were kind of torn on that Edge Ultimate, but I think it was fantastic. All right, next up, we've got some more modern Edges. We're about to wrap it up. So we've got this Edge from WrestleMania, which I am surprised. I wish we would have gotten this head scan more. I think it is a fantastic looking sculpt, scan, whatever. Like I will always talk about how I like the how facial hair looks with the true effects, and then I like that his hair is more slicked back here. Obviously, the white and maroon attire looks really clean. I like that. I think those are the right elbow pads that came on it. I never saw this figure in stores. I got it at a comic shop in Las Vegas when I was there for like 2 days on vacation. I never saw this in stores though, but I think it's an awesome figure. I love the white, and then obviously this one here is the Judgment Day figure, and I think did he wear this attire at WrestleMania when he fought AJ, or was it purple? I know when I looked it up, I saw him when he was wearing this attire, his hair was still long. He hadn't cut it yet. So we've got the short-haired skin that came with this, but this is his Judgment Day look, even though he barely was in the group that he started. So I also did do a dry brush on this hair, so you can see the difference here. I don't like that just like plain orange. So I gave it a dry brush just to make it a little bit different. I guess you can it's up to you whether you think or not it's an upgrade, but I prefer that over just the plain hair, especially with someone with big long hair like Edge. So one more figure and then we are out of here. So last one we have is my Ultimate Edition custom of Edge from his last match on SmackDown. Not Ledge. Maybe Ledge could have been his AEW name, but I made an Ultimate Edition. Like I said, I like this torso for Edge. I thought it was pretty fitting for him. And then I used the short head scan from the Judgment Day figures. So obviously this is his Toronto Maple Leafs attire. I thought it was really cool. I have extra decals, so I'm going to make myself another one. This one is the one that I said I'm mailing out. I'm mailing this out in a couple hours after this. So I did want to get all of this in here because Edge is one of my favorites. I mean, a lot of people's favorites. I feel like I always enjoyed Edge most of his career. Even though when I was younger, I preferred the Hardys over Edge and Christian. I was pretty upset watching Edge and Christian win all the ladder matches. So this short hair head scan I think is good. It does fit a little low on the neck, but not the end of the world. I've got the elbow pads painted here, obviously just the blue decals, blue boots and everything, but for now, that is all of my Edge figures. So, plan to make plenty more customs, especially now, I don't know, we'll see what we get from AEW, from Jazzwares. I feel like his, we'll see. Christian's body proportions, they captured a little better, I think. As far as like his long skinny legs. So I don't know, we'll see what they do with Edge. I'm sure that's one that they're going to try to rush and get out, but it's always exciting getting more figures of guys from different companies. So I guess we'll find out, but that is going to wrap up today's showcase. If you like what we're doing here, go check out some more of my showcase episodes. I have plenty. We are coming up on 50 for the showcase, and I think I'm going to try and do like my 50 favorite customs in my collection or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. If you have any ideas, let me know. Outside of that, please continue sharing, and subscribing. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I was going to do a giveaway at like 750, I think I said. And then I got busy. I didn't really have anything on my mind to give away. And next thing I knew, we're almost to 1,000. So I appreciate that so much. It's been going really fast these last couple of weeks, so we will definitely have something big for episode or subscriber 1,000, some sort of giveaway. But until then, like I said, please continue, like, sharing, subscribing. I always appreciate it. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.